Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pressing Matters. Happy New Year. Today we'll be talking about the Prince Purple Rain One Step. I've had it on my desk for a month and a half, I think. There are 6,000 copies of this limited edition, which is very beautiful. I needed to acquire some other copies before I made any commentary on the sound, and I did that. I have an original pressing. I have a 45 of one of the cuts on the album. And I have the 2015 remaster done by Kevin Gray and Prince himself. This one is cut from a digital file by Levi Seitz at Black Belt Mastering. It's beautiful. There's no question that it's beautiful. If you like the Prince aesthetic, you'll love this. It's a gorgeous purple color, of course. It has tipped in art. It looks like tipped in artwork here, but it's actually spot varnish. So there you go. So it looks really amazing. Gold print. They did not do the Because Sound Matters logo here, probably because of licensing restrictions. And yeah, the slipcase is fabulous. I love these. DSS and Because Sound Matters slipcases. To me, this is the way to go for a luxury edition. Okay, so the gatefold. The gatefold is thick. It's beautiful. It's heavy. It's beautifully printed. It looks marvelous. Look at that. Yeah, it looks the part, definitely. And inside you get one of the card sleeves that came with the original record. You get a beautiful record pressed at RTI on VR 900 vinyl. You get rice paper inner sleeve, of course. I'm looking through you, kind of. Am I? Boy, it's not as translucent as you would think, but yes, it's translucent. Jesus, my vision is going. Beautiful label, beautiful pressing, quiet. Clean it up and you'll be treated to a very quiet noise floor. There's like nothing there. There's also a poster in here, which I haven't unraveled yet, but there is a poster in there too. So all in all, it's a very beautiful package. It's cut at 33. I reviewed one Because Sound Matters One Step prior to this. It was Katie Lang's Ingenue, and I loved it. It is in my top records of the year, for sure. What a beautiful, beautiful mastering that was. And I haven't tried anything else from the series. I have this and I have Wildflowers coming up. So I didn't have this in my collection. Unlike Katie Lang's Ingenue, which is a fabulous production that lends itself to this, Prince's Purple Rain, the production, the recording, has never quite been my cup of tea. Of course, I appreciate the songs, the playing, everything, you know, the brilliance of this conception from Prince. But the sound, at least on the original, always turned me off. I didn't like this glassy kind of sound with sort of anemic bass. It feels always tipped up and shouting at me in the original pressing. And that's why I never owned a copy of this. I thought, well, as much as I love the songs, I hear them all the time anyway on the radio. So it's like, I was like, you know, let me see if there's anything else out there that would float my boat. So I picked up the One Step. I borrowed an original, a 45 of Wooden Dove's Cry, and this 2015 edition, mastered by Kevin Gray and overseen by Prince. The original. Let's talk about the original first. The original, I mean, for fans of the album, it's probably wonderful. but I couldn't listen to the original. I just didn't like it at all. To me, it was glassy, kind of very artificial and compressed sounding, very like kind of annoying to listen to. It's really a struggle because I want to hear these songs, and some of them do sound better than others. This record's so weird because it doesn't have a strong bass all the way through. Some cuts don't really have it, so it's all floating up here. And then other cuts will have a little bit of bass and it'll warm up a little bit. But to me, this is a cool, chilly, kind of icy production that didn't really come across that well for me on my system in the original pressing. The 45 of When Doves Cry was a little better, but again, that particular song is not, I don't think, one of the better songs sonically on the album. It just doesn't, I don't know. It's a weird album. The One Step definitely cleared things up. The One Step has the most quiet surface. So that's one big thing about it. The surfaces are very, very clean and quiet. So everything comes through beautifully. The mastering tends to emphasize the upper areas, just like the original. It's clearer, it's more separated, it has more depth, it's a little wider. So all the audiophile things are kind of there. It still doesn't have the warmth that I would prefer if I'm going to listen to this record. It's not bad at all. And everybody seems to like it, almost everybody. I like it too. I think it's a fine edition of this, but I found one that I like better. And that's this one. This 2015, that is by Kevin Gray and overseen by Prince. Now, usually I don't go for these artist-involved masterings, but in this case, I'm sorry, this is reflective. I borrowed this. I'm not going to take the shrink wrap off. In this case, I feel like Prince probably realized that the original production is a little glassy, a little icy. It needs something. It needs some warmth. It needs some heft. And that's what it got on this one. My listening partner and I went through all these on both systems, my system and his. And as soon as we put this on, after listening to all the others, we were like, oh, it can have a little bit more warmth. And as a result, it was a little more inviting to me than the One Step. Is the One Step a bad record? Not at all. Not at all. It's technically a great record. To me, for my taste and my system, it was a little on the analytical side and was missing some of the warmth that I expect to hear from this. And I got it on this one. So Prince and Kevin Gray played with this enough to transform it, to give it a little more of a human touch. On the original pressings and even the One Step, it's a little robotic, it's a little clinical, it's sort of shouting at you. And in this one, it's a little bit more restrained. So I think overall for me, I like this one. I'm not putting down the One Step at all, but I think it's a matter of taste and a matter of system. It just boils down to that. Grover Beery said to me once, and he's the man behind these One Steps, he said, Scott, if you ever come across anything that you're not crazy about, you owe it to your audience and yourself and your integrity to say so. He's one of only two people that have ever said that to me. And the other person was Matthew Luthans. So I thought that was really cool. I've had wonderful success with both of these series. I loved the Dr. Dre. I love the Beck, I love the Ingenue, and I love the Christmas song. And we have a couple of others coming up, including Wildflowers and REM. So I'll have more to say on these other ones at some point. But for me, this took the prize for this particular listening session. 2015 Kevin Gray with Prince's involvement. I don't know how involved he was, but he probably approved the final takes. So until next time, I'm Scott for the Pressing Matters. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.